At the running back position, I'm sticking with Travion Henderson. And I know last week the numbers weren't great, 11.1 fantasy points, but he still started. He saw 40% of the touches, and I like the matchup against the Giants. They've allowed 25 plus fantasy points to 5 running backs since week 8. And I'm also going to stick with Breece Hall. His numbers have not been great lately. 22.3 points in his last 2 games. It's not bad, but he's still getting a good workload. And look at this matchup against Atlanta. Over the last 4 weeks, their defense has allowed 4.7 yards per rush and the 7th most points per game, the running back. So I'm going to stick with Breece Hall. Among the running backs, I'm fading or at least tempering expectations. And I know this is crazy because I'm wearing a Cowboys jersey, but Javonte Williams, he's averaged 27.7 fantasy points per game in his first 5 games. Since then, 12.5 points per game. And he's been held to 10.3 or fewer points in 3 of those games. And listen, this is a bad matchup against the Chiefs. They just held Jonathan Taylor to 8.6 points. So I know you probably have to play Javonte Williams, but temper your expectations. And I don't love DeAndre Swift. I told you not to play him last week. He had a 1.9 points. He continues to lose work to Kyle Monengai, who last week had more snaps and more touches. Also, not a great matchup against the Eagles. Even though it's a revenge game, I'm going to fade DeAndre Swift.